Can this little book turn you into a white paper writer? Yes, it did for me. Now wait a minute, you say, I thought you wrote it. I did. But if you can stick around for a minute, I'll explain. How to Write a White Paper in One Day is a little book that takes you step by step through the process of writing your first white paper. And when you follow the planning procedure, you can get the first draft of a 2,000-word white paper written in a single day. You will learn what a white paper is and isn't, what makes so many white papers boring and ineffective, and conversely, what makes the few so interesting and engaging. The secret ingredient in this method is the White Paper in a Day template, which takes you step by step through the planning and sentence by sentence through the writing process. Do you have to be an experienced copywriter to use this book? No. If you can write a business letter, you can write a white paper. But the book will also show you ways to quickly improve your writing skills in every other area. It's currently available on Amazon in Kindle or paperback editions and as an audiobook on Audible. I said that this book turned me into a white paper writer because when I started writing it, I had no idea what a white paper was. I had to learn their history, how they're used, and what makes them effective. In the meantime, I was looking at hundreds of white papers. When I found one I liked, I would diagram the arguments and try to reverse engineer the writer's rationale. From what I learned about good structure, I created the White Paper in a Day template. And using that, I wrote the example white paper for the book as well as for clients. Okay, so it worked for me, the author. How about people who are non-writers? Let me read you a few Amazon reviews from people who are not writers who bought the book. This one's from Dr. Megan McIntosh. I have written a doctoral dissertation, a master's thesis, 2 books, refereed articles, and hundreds of short form articles, but I've never written a white paper. I felt a little stumped and figured I'd better get some clear direction. That's exactly what I got from Brian Boyd's book, and I've since recommended it to several others who are in the same executive coach certification program I'm in. TQ writes, I am not the type to write reviews here, but want to give credit where it is due. I am an engineer and transitioning into a new role where I will be taking over our company's white paper responsibilities from one of our VPs. Brian's book changed my work life dramatically. His points are quick and dirty, which suited my needs well. I would suggest be anyone's first book on white papers, definitely before all of the complicated style guides, because you'll get into that later. And finally, John Palmer writes, when I first opened the package and pulled out the book, I thought, uh-oh, there's not much here. Along with it, I had purchased 4 other books on B2B writing, and it was the smallest, thinnest one in the package. But man, was I wrong. It is packed with instructive, down-to-earth, get started today kind of usable information. I really appreciated the simple yet deeply instructive way it's written. I sure misjudged it. I highly recommend it. So if you need to write a white paper right away and want to get an understanding and to be able to discuss white papers in an intelligent way, get How to Write a White Paper in One Day. It's in Kindle, it's in paperback printed, and you can also get it as an Audible audiobook. Thanks, and good luck on that white paper writing.